Beautiful.
You are live in 3, 2, 1. By the way, just a heads up, when you do press record, we don't have to like start right in that split second. We
Oh,
can
good.
just
I,
let that record.
I have already clicked record, so well done, mate.
No, I know you have.
That's all right.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not quick enough for that shit.
Oh yeah, it's like you click it, you just send self like.
The reason why is because if you have somebody saying like 3, 2, 1, then you just that instant thing of just like if you ease into it, it's a bit more natural.
You're kind of on the spot,
you know.
and it's like, the fuck am I supposed to do now?
Yeah, you sit there just like you've prepared everything you need to say to be like welcoming and natural. As soon as somebody counts you down, calling you out, Rover, it's like, what?
I go
Who
brain
am
dead
I?
every day, mate. Don't you worry about it.
Completely forget what I'm going to talk about. Right, boys, questions. Let's go.
Okay, yeah, let's just jump straight to the end. Anyway, episode 3. Welcome to the podcast. I'm Owen, Sub-Zero Owen, and I'm joined with my co-hosts either side of me or above me or next to me. It doesn't really matter too much. It's Rovers and Maui. Fat Maui Plays. Boys, how have you been?
I've been very well, mate. I've been very, very good. Sticking to me Genshin. I absolutely love that game.
How balls deep are you into Genshin on a scale of 1 to oh god, I forgot to shower for the 5th night in a row?
Well, it's the type of game you can play for an hour, but then you've done a lot in that 1 hour. So I only literally now, how far I'm in, I've only got a few side missions and main missions to do, then I'm pretty much done until the next DLC patch. So I can literally go on, play a day, like do my dailies, play for like half an hour to an hour, then be done for a day. That's how good it is right now.
How many hours have you put into that game?
I don't want to discuss this. It's just private information.
No comment.
No comment.
Maui, how you been?
Same old shit, bro. To be fair, it's literally just work, family, playing Apex, getting shot at, getting shouted at by Owen because I die a lot.
He did say Maui. He said Maui don't die, and then you died. So
it was. I say it every time. Boys, what's rule number 1?
In my defense, right?
Sorry. What's rule number 1, Maui?
I did state from the get-go that I was not able to comply with that.
All I'm hearing are excuses. Rover, there's definitely people listening and or watching this right now who are screaming through the screen what rule number 1 is. Say it all the time. Rule number 1. What is it, boys? Come on.
Grab a gun.
No,
yeah,
that could be
right. He's right.
I mean, not really. That's rule number 2. If anything, there's one more thing that's a bit more important than that.
Land properly.
Fuck me, but it's don't die. Just don't die. Point of the game. If you lose the game, it's because you're dead.
Don't
die. Rule number 1 should be.
Pretty sure you were first to go down in arenas, Owen. Just saying.
He was using shotguns in his defense. Just shotguns.
I was using shotguns. I was in that last minute grind to finish the.
All I'm hearing is excuses, Owen.
Have you guys seen? Speaking of Apex, the new map, the new season, the new character.
I've seen the new character. I haven't seen the new map.
The new map's cool. It gave me really big Dead Island vibes. Is it called Dead Island?
Is it the one with
the 360, the zombie game?
Yeah, Dead Island.
Yeah, Dead Island.
Paradise kind of
big Dead Island vibes. Yeah. In the sense of like even like the opening and the ambiatic. Is it a word?
Using fucking huge words for my brain.
I know. Well, I used to teach English, so
I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this. Chill.
Yeah, it gave that really big like kind of like vacation, but is it a vacation? And then the new character's like Revenant's wife, basically.
Didn't she kill him in the trailer?
Oh shit!
She kills a bunch of people, but it looks good, man. It's just it's giving Wraith mains another hero legend to use.
Why? What's her abilities? Like, do you actually know
she's an edgy woman.
Her name?
That's she's an edgy female character. Wraith mains are just sat there sweating, just like, oh yeah.
Fuck it now. I saw the trailer and I was watching through it. So that's the new map in the trailer. It's been featured in the trailer.
Yeah. They're like drip feeding a few things. This season ends in 8 days.
So is that when we get the new character in new season?
Yeah, dude. I assume so.
Okay.
There might be like a day space between it, but I assume it's 1 day. 1 or 2 days difference.
That's something to look forward to.
Oh, we got Maui in dictionary corner over here.
He's looking up that word already. Like you've said that one word, and he's just gone to Google. It's like, right, what the fuck does this
I'm
mean?
looking at this. I'm looking at this map, just trying to sort of.
He's watching the trailer. He's just like, yeah, I've seen it.
actually not.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I know the one you're talking about.
I'm trying to figure out this whole new fucking map, new champion. I'm trying to figure out the link between the two. There's got to be some kind of link.
Doesn't the wildlife attack you now? Can you not get attacked by wildlife?
Okay, so that I did see that they in the the cinematic trailer that they do, where it's just following Mirage running around the island. He gets attacked by wildlife, and I was like, boom! They're playing that Fortnite card where they're making the map itself more interactive, and it I love that kind of shit because if you're trying to fuck around, it's great, and if you're a new player or a very casual shooter, boom, easy. It just gives that extra PvE aspects to it, so you can fuck around with the environment. I like it. Apex are really good, man.
It's a lot of fun, especially with you guys. It is a lot of fun.
I'd like to cast back to the first podcast, you know, and I'd like to reiterate a point I made.
I feel like I said
podcast.
something. I feel like you're gonna bring up something I said, saying Apex is a piece of shit.
If you want to play PvE with PvP, just play fucking Destiny.
Fuck off, man. I don't want to though.
I don't want to.
Just play
I don't
fucking
want
Destiny.
I don't want to play
God
Destiny.
damn it! I don't want.
Like, the whole point of games like Apex, the whole point of BRs is the fact it's PvP. I don't want to fight animals. If I wanted to do that, I'd play fucking Ark.
Different though. Yeah, but then
But
you
it's not.
okay. You can't say that Ark and Apex are one in the same with a couple of differences. You
No,
know?
they're not. But at the same point, if I wanted to play if I wanted to play PvE, I'd play Destiny. If I wanted to fight animals, I'd play Ark. It's like I have no interest in trying to fight a fucking animal in the middle of Apex while I've got 3 teams third party in me and shoving every fucking part of them up my rectal system.
Yeah, it's got a point.
It's
got a point.
Why?
Okay, you know what, Maui? I could fix this problem for you. There's 4 other fucking maps, dude. Just play those ones.
But they're going to be random rotation, right?
Oh
yeah. Well, no.
That's how they're
going to
go.
Map, they'll probably. Will it be random rotation? I remember when
No,
PUBG, the way PUBG managed it was PUBG was just cool.
The new maps.
Here's the old maps,
and
if you want to just grind out the new map, just grind out the new map.
Yeah, that's
not.
Player base dropped like a motherfucker.
Apex with new maps, they tend to just put that particular map as solid for the first month, maybe longer.
Yeah, but Mike, you might be safe though, because in one of the maps you have got a wildlife. You can fight wildlife in Apex already, but it's just confined to one single area. So maybe that's kind of what they're doing in the new map. There's one little area.
What?
Did you not know in Apex during the BRs I can't remember which map it is. You can fight wildlife.
In King's Canyon, where you're shooting the pterodactyls out of the sky.
No, the trials. You got you start trials and all these little wildebeests come at you. You got to fight.
Oh yeah, I know what you're on about with the trials.
Yeah, you have a.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm about. It's complete news.
Fuck man,
But that's cool.
I just jump on and try and kill people. I'm just sweating my balls off. I haven't got time for animals.
The trials is cool because it's one particular area. It gives an avenue.
Yeah.
For people to fight over loot, I get that. But
maybe that's what they're doing.
The map,
no, but maybe that's what they're doing, a confined area of the map. Maybe.
I was gonna say it's. I was thinking more of, and I it's what I've heard. I've never played it. I'm just saying, I didn't watch it. I mean, somebody was. I have a stepbrother. He was probably watching it. He's young. In Fortnite, I'm referencing Fortnite. Don't want to reference Fortnite, but I'm gonna reference Fortnite. Where they just added that PvE aspect and that fuckery of playing around in this sandbox whilst just so happening that you're in a 100-person BR game mode with a circle closing in on you. And I just think that the fact that Apex are doing that and getting a bit more creative and pushing the boat out instead of just adhering to people killing each other.
Yeah.
It's that little bit of spice to it. And if it works, it works. If people find it fucking annoying, they'll just tamper with it. But it's just nice to see Apex doing something a bit different. It's always nice to see people fucking with the formula. Same with PUBG as well. That essentially making 3 bot lobbies or casual lobbies a thing is nice. It allows people to practice, and it allows me to play PUBG and satiate Rover's need to play PUBG and not go insane because I'm
I've
sat
been
there
very
looting
good
for
on.
20 minutes,
I've
and
been
then
very good on
a
PUBG
squad
recently.
that picked up PUBG and never fucking put it down since 2016 have just shredded me. But I'm not bitter about it.
You don't sound
No,
bad,
not
mate.
at all,
You sound alright. You sound like you're having fun. A lot of
I
fun.
know about
A lot of
okay.
fun. You sound like you're fucking I'm fucking sick of this shit.
Look at this shit.
It's a very off choice game, that one.
I want to talk about streaming for a second, boys. I know.
That's what we're good at, boys. That's what we're very
I'm
good at.
switching it up this week and talking about something pretty much the same. Games played on stream versus games played off stream.
This is huge. This is actually huge.
Okay.
So, obviously, you got people streaming at kind of different levels. Like people take it more seriously, people do it more chill. But do you ever find that when you're streaming a game, either you're not having as much fun, or do you feel like once you've streamed and you've played a game, you feel like you need to play another game or a different game to kind of chill out or just kind of switch off? Do you feel like there's games that you save? These are like multiple questions, but do you feel like there's games that you would only play on stream versus games that you actually want to play off stream? Does that make sense?
No, yeah. I'd say yes for me, yeah. 100%.
Like a million different avenues to go at this question.
It's like I barely play PUBG unless I'm streaming, or like if I play with Top and someone, if I'm not streaming, they'll be streaming. Like it's a type of game I like to play, not off stream. I wouldn't play it off stream, so I wouldn't be able. I don't know. I find it hard playing on stream as well, like checking chat and shit like that. And but it's a type of game I cannot chill on and vibe on off stream. I cannot do it.
What, PUBG?
Yeah, I just cannot. Like I think we've done it before when we play as duos and stuff. But it's the type of game I do not like playing while I'm not streaming. I like to stream the game, even though I do struggle playing the game. Like I play better off stream than I do on stream, but I don't like playing it. If that makes sense.
Do you know why, or is it just like
There's a mentality thing. When I'm streaming it, I know chat's watching. I know people are there watching. I know I have to perform.
Yeah,
and
you
then
feel like there's like a good type of performance anxiety.
Yeah.
Because
off stream I can plug in my hacks, and that's what I mean. I get away with it.
when you're off stream, you don't have to bring up Task Manager to prove to everyone.
Exactly. Get away with it.
Get away with it as long as you're not streaming. What about you, Barry?
I feel like after you've streamed a certain game, it becomes expectation almost.
Mm.
From my past experiences, I mean, when I was streaming consistently and I was streaming like day in, day out, I was streaming Tarkov and I was only streaming Tarkov.
You're good at Tarkov.
Yeah, I was alright at the game, but then my entire community was just Tarkov.
It becomes like a
else.
core aspect to your to your branding. It becomes your branding.
Yeah. I mean, I went from averaging like 15 viewers per stream playing Tarkov. Now, if I stream, when I started adding a bit more variety, I was lucky if I averaged like 5.
Yeah.
Because everyone expects that one particular game from you. If they don't get it, they'll go and find that game elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't. You can't blame your audience. Like they love you and they love you when they play that game. It's almost like a 50-50 relationship. They like watching you and they like watching you play that game.
Yeah, exactly that.
But I feel the same. There are times where I really want to do like. Do you ever feel like, especially with the way I view Twitch and the people that I view on Twitch, it's like a mix of people who play like Pokemon games or like Nintendo games in general, like fun games. Or like FPS players.
Yeah,
that's pretty much the line, and one is a lot more intense than the other. Mario Kart gets pretty serious sometimes. So
imagine Pokemon or guns, Jesus.
But like I love PokeTubers and stuff like that, and I would love to do it. It's just fun, and you can actually, I feel like you can interact with the chat, and there's way more ease of interaction with that. But again, I wouldn't want to do it every single stream.
You can do
And I
Nuzlocke and
know
stuff,
that
can't you?
if I were to stream some Pokemon, maybe I'd get some
Yeah.
interest, but probably not. And then your whole audience diverts. And I mean, it's something that you've heard. So I pretty much just play it off stream.
I think
don't
Um,
blame you.
variety for me, I think variety is honestly one of the hardest
It's a struggle.
genres, so
It
to
is a
speak.
struggle, yeah.
Variety, yeah, no, you're right. You're right. You gotta have a really good personality, and you gotta
Yeah.
look really good on camera.
Fuck's
You've gotta
sake!
be
Especially for people like Rovers
gotta
who,
be like
Ah, cheers, mate.
110% energy.
Not
all the
insecure
time.
enough. Yeah, I agree, Mike. 110. You got to
Oh,
give
yeah.
that.
Again, it's that relationship with variety streamers. Like I rate any variety streamer that manages to pull it off,
Yeah.
because they got to do more to make it less of a 50-50 relationship between the game
Yeah.
and themselves, and it's got to be more of a 70-30. Like people come and be like, yeah, I'll watch you play any game, but I'm mainly here for you and the interaction.
Mm.
But that's also something that, like, I think I've spoken about it before. Like, when I play Skyrim, it's a lot more fun because I can feel like I can mess around in the game, do stupid voices, and talk to chat and hang out with chat a lot more. Like, there's way more back and forth, and I can encourage chat to talk and everything. But when I'm playing something like Apex,
You
I personally
focus.
don't find it fun to watch somebody who's bad at Apex.
Do you ever watch yourself back then?
Suck your mum, mate. Fuck you.
See, I'm with you on that one. Like, there are certain games that I will watch purely for the skill cap of the gamers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like watching a
Call of
sport.
Duty is a prime example. I will watch good players because I enjoy their gameplay.
Mm.
Obviously, I've got friends that play it. They're friends. I'll always watch them. But in terms of new content creators, to me,
Mm.
it's about the quality of the game. Whereas if I'm watching someone play, like, I don't know, watching someone play fucking Destiny, for example, I don't care about their gameplay so much. I like to interact with the person.
Mm.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
So it's a bit different. New World's a good one for that, to be fair. New World's a very good one for getting to interact with people.
New World looks
Um,
very good. It does look very, very good.
yeah, I've
I
been spending a bit of time browsing, like browsing the New World and just browsing through streamers, and it's enjoyable because
Mm.
people actually interact, and that for me is me personally as a viewer rather than a streamer. I prefer the interaction over the gameplay.
Yeah, that's good. So when you're searching for, I think it's more of a pain when you enjoy or you want to watch an FPS. You want them to be half decent at the game, because that
Mm,
takes up what, 85-90% of the screen.
yeah,
And then you're curating that balance between like chat, good gameplay, because there are people who are incredible at the game who can afford to ignore chat because chat are just like fucking,
They'll just
yeah.
talk
They're
to themselves and
mesmerized by
stuff.
the gameplay.
they'll talk to themselves, to the
Yeah.
other people in the chat, or but like, oh my god, Owen, you're fucking incredible. Um, that's pure, nobody's actually ever said that. But they'll put that in the chat whilst you're playing, and then you'll look at it after, whatever. Um, but I think that's why PUBG is one of the best for pacing and looking at chat. I think that's why I
very slow
streamed
game.
PUBG a lot, because there's a lot of downtime where you can
Yeah.
just fuck around and look at
Mm.
chat.
You can just chill out, look around. Like you're not
Um,
constantly in fights.
Whereas if you're a Warzone player,
What about streamers?
Ooh.
What about streamers that? Because I saw a tweet the other day. It was a person talking about streamers who say, "Oh, I've got no one else. I've got no one to play with." Like big streamers, medium to big streamers, got no one else to play with. Blah blah. But they only ever reply to people who have numbers next to it, like have numbers themselves. They say they have no one to play with, but they've got their chat, their community saying, "Yeah, I'll play with you." But they ignore
I
them
think it's
and go for people with numbers themselves.
I think
I
it's
think
I think that it's a weird way to put it when they say I've got no one to play with, because
No, 'cause,
obviously
yeah,
you
you do have people, but you
Well, you
want
should be
other
saying
people.
is that,
it's
are there any streamers that I should be
Yeah.
playing with, or do
Yes.
you want me to collaborate with any other streamers? Like,
Yeah.
because obviously I think
think
I saw much bigger streamers talking about this, and it was like, it's not that you're looking for other people to suck the life out of and collaborate and take audience from. It's that you're both on the same wavelength. It's like in a friend group. You've got this friend group, and it's hard to break away from that friend group if you're not on the same wavelength or on the same level of whatever. You want to stay within that skill range, within those numbers. I'm talking out my ass now, but you get what I mean. Like if you're like a 200 viewer Andy, are you gonna stream with a? Maybe this isn't a great analogy. Maybe more. I think this is a conversation for people who get thousands of views, more so.
Do you reckon?
But then I feel
Yeah,
like
because I mean, you want to get
I
something
feel
out
like
of it,
those
but you want to
people
be
have a
able to trust.
responsibility, though.
Sorry.
Responsibility.
I feel like those people almost have a responsibility, like not in terms of a responsibility to other content creators, but I think they do it out of responsibility to their community as such, because their community is accustomed to a certain level of gaming, a certain level of
Yeah.
I don't know what the word is.
Professionalism.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
to
that's
some
what you're
extent.
trying to mess around with, and yeah, again, you have to be on the same numbers to be on the same wavelength of
Yeah.
how often you're going to be able to talk to that person, because you have to concentrate on chat or call out subs and donos and
Yeah,
shit like that, and gets a bit convoluted. But I don't know, man. The social media is weird, and like
It is very weird.
networking, it gets to a point where
but I
it's
mean,
just weird.
touching
It gets to a
on
point where it's just like maybe YouTube isn't that bad. Maybe just making content for the
yeah,
fun of it is probably the better route. But
Oh yeah,
you know,
100%.
touching
everybody's
on the
different.
whole
It's become
like
more competitive than ever.
tweeting out saying I've got no one to play with. My personal opinion, I think it's cheap. Um,
It's like an attention
Engagement.
grab. It's like an attention
Yeah.
grab. Yeah.
almost, yeah. It's kind of like cheap networking.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's a
Yeah. It's just
cheap
like,
way to
oh,
network.
it's like if I see another tweet that says, "Fucking, oh, I'm trying to collaborate with more people. Tag some streamers down below that
Yeah,
I should play
exactly.
with." If I see another one of those, fuck, you're not gonna play with
It's like
fucking any of them.
it's like hold
Probably
on,
90%
no,
sure you're not gonna play with
yeah.
those guys. You
It's
just
like
want people to fucking comment on it, and then more people see it, and then people be like, "Oh, look at these streamers. Oh,
yeah.
well, what about this person?" Oh, blah, you know. It's smart.
How
It's
about
fucking smart, but I hate them.
it is
I see them
smart,
all the time.
but if you're gonna do things like that, go and find streamers. Go and find content creators. Don't just
Yeah, but then you get
know.
to a level on social media like this is across the board, where you grow an audience that can do a large percentage of the work for you. But look at any large YouTuber or anything; they'll just say, they'll just make a call to action at the end of a video, or end of like any type of content to be like, hey, just comment what video should I make next? What do you guys want to see in the next video? And then people will be like, we want to see this. You're like, okay, it just takes away that
Yeah,
thinking power away from
yeah.
you. And if you're at a certain level and you have that audience, the easy content.
Yeah. I get that.
You still got
No,
to
it
actually do
is.
the thing
You're
and
right.
like it, maybe.
It is easy content. To be fair, you are 100% right.
But that's the power you have when you have that consistent audience.
Would you play with anyone, Owen? No matter what your numbers, if anyone came with, would you play with anyone?
What do you mean?
Might just let's say there's a guy in your chat who's been there only a couple of weeks, but he's very nice. Would you play with him? Would you allow him to come play with you? Would you play with anyone?
Offline, I'd do it offline. I remember when I was just starting out and I hadn't networked, I hadn't met any of you guys or anything. It was all me. And the people that would come into my chat, and I was like, they would almost always be people who wanted to play and who would want to. I was playing off the Xbox at the time, so people, and this was before you could turn on the option in the Xbox chat on whether or not
Oh, to
you
have
could
them
include the
include,
audio.
right?
Yeah.
Like this was before then, so if you're in the party, your audio's there, mate. So I would
I
take
already know
that
where this is
risk.
going. I know this.
I would take that risk from a randomer who's been in my chat engaging for like the past 10 minutes, who was probably just looking for somebody to play with, just for a follow. I'd just be like, just please stay there.
If you follow me, I play with you.
Pretty much.
I,
But I
I
feel like it was
remember that kind of. I remember when that kind of
culture.
community came about on on Mixer in
It was a
particular.
big
Yeah,
thing. It was
big.
like
Yeah.
people had
You know,
commands for it. I mean, I imagine people still do, but it was like,
you had to be following to play with certain people, or
yeah, and I,
dedicated follower days and all of that kind of shit. It's like
yeah,
Sub
which is
I get
Sundays and
it.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it, and I understand why you do it, but at the same point, for me personally, like, someone shouldn't be forced to follow you just so they can play a game with you.
Yeah,
True.
but as a
But I feel
streamer,
like
you'd want them to.
I feel like it's less of a follow and it's more of a negotiation or a deal, like a business deal. It's like if you're just desperate to find a random person to play with, you know, they like there's LFG on Xbox. It's built in now. Again, this was
Yeah.
before LFG was a thing on
Yeah.
Xbox. Like it's a different environment now because of the tools that are available. But there are people who will just go streamer to streamer to streamer, back on Mixer especially, just be like, "Can I play? Can I play? Can I play?" And it's always kids. It's always kids. That's the thing. You never know if it's a fucking kid either. I
Mixer
remember
was full of them, wasn't it? Mixer was
I
full of
remember
kids.
full on like guy in the chat would turn up regularly, like for like a week or so. And then eventually he was like, "Can I join in?" I was playing 7 Days to Die, and I'm just like, "Yeah, sure." Got him in the chat. Seemed like a cool guy, nice guy, and he had a pretty deep voice. Okay, he had a pretty deep voice. Found out not long after that, dude was fucking 13, and my mind was just like, "What? You're 13?"
Hey man, I'm 13.
And after that, I was just like, no, I'm playing by myself now. I'm just,
Yeah,
playing
because
with my
don't they
friends
have
or
to
whatever,
be with streaming? Don't they have to be 16 or over to be
No.
in your
I don't
party?
know.
I thought it
I
was
don't know.
16 against TOS. Yeah, it was 16, wasn't it?
No.
Right? I mean,
You can stream and be in audiences on Twitch from 13.
No, I mean be in your party, like being in your party and speaking. Don't they have to be
Why
over
would that be
16?
any different to streaming?
No, I remember
Like,
people
being
had a
on
massive issue with it over Mixer. They said you can't have people under 16 in your parties.
I think Mixer had a lot more rules because it was Twitch is a bit more of a wild west. I mean,
Yeah, but let's
they
Twitch
have a
don't-
whole
the staff at Twitch
they
don't
have
even
a whole
exist.
section for hot tubs and swimming pools. Like Twitch is a
Yeah.
bit more,
Let's
Mixer was
not go
trying to
into
go for a
that
bit more family
conversation with
friendly.
because we all know where that ended up. So let's not go there.
I miss Mixer, man.
We need a whole big stream just to talk about Mixer. What went wrong with that?
D-Life, baby!
I mean,
I remember when D-Live. Is D-Live still a thing? Do people still use D-Live?
Yeah, but it's dead. It's a bit dead now.
I remember
Unfortunately.
people.
so question and genuine question, like, if you are playing with someone, like, if you're playing a game with someone younger than you, why do you see an issue with that?
I don't
What do
personally.
you see as the issue?
I don't
Streaming,
personally.
as somebody who used to work with young people. First of all, TOS is just a thing with TOS.
Yeah.
Second of all, young people have no fear and they have nothing to lose.
They have no filter either, by the way.
Well, not
No, some of the
don't.
ones I have made.
A lot of them do have filters for sure. Like
I'm
I'm
talking about
talking
your
across the board.
particular-
Again, I'm talking from experience of being a youth worker. And
No one else.
accidentally playing with 13-year-olds who I thought were like 19.
Okay, no one asked about you being a youth worker, dude. I'm just talking from your gaming experience. You didn't need the
No,
lifestyle.
but I'm sorry. You're talking about working with young people and working
about
with young
gaming,
people.
dude.
We didn't need your life story, mate. What
Sorry,
the fuck you
I was talking about
Jesus
something whilst on a fucking podcast.
Ears, mate. My ears are bleeding. Currently
Oh,
bleeding.
good. That's what you get. Blame Maui for that one.
I loved your story, mate. Learning that you were a youth worker has expanded my mind about you. I have this new information. I see you in a new light.
I hate you guys, dude. I fucking hate both of you. I don't want to be here anymore. I quit. Sorry, Maui, what was the question? Can I finish my answer?
Do you
Or
play
you
with
berate
kids?
me
Do you
for
play with kids online, streaming?
for saying something about myself in a fucking podcast? Like,
Do you play with kids online, streaming? Do you mind it?
yeah, of course, because I don't want to.
Being 30, I wouldn't play with anyone under 18. Just for that whole drama. There's people been fucking pinned for. I would never play with anyone under 18 ever.
I just don't want to make conversation with a fucking. Like, I'm out here trying to fuck around. I don't. Okay, there was this one time, and it was a really wholesome time.
Oh
And
no.
it all comes. I'm talking about Mixer yet again. So again, I'm doing this thing where I'm just playing with followers, and this kid's quite quiet. I think he's super quiet, and I think his voice wasn't included, or maybe it was. I don't really remember. Anyway, this was in the height of Apex, playing Apex, and he wanted to get his first win as well. Not only, I think he died at like the beginning of the game, and I couldn't get his body, so I played out the whole game, fucking smashed it. I was incredible. Won the game with Hype Zone and it was his first win. And I was like, man, I've made this kid's life, man. He was so happy. Just just him screaming down the mic, like, "Oh my god, my first win!" Ah, it was great. It's a good feel good moment.
You do have moments like that with the youngsters, don't you? You can do stuff.
Yeah,
like
of course. But you that's the thing. If I were to do it now, I'd be in like parent mode.
You wouldn't be good enough
You
to
know what I
win now,
mean?
though. What are you on about?
Sorry.
You're not good enough to win now. What are you on about?
Yeah, that too. Sorry.
Fucking parent mode. He'd be doing better than you. The kids about to kill you.
Yeah,
You're too fast for us now. Actually, you're 26. You're safe for a few more years. You are safe.
From what?
Slow reactions.
Nah, dude.
Bad eyesight.
I'm all good, mate. I'm all good with fast reactions. I'll be fine.
The only game I could do now is PUBG.
I got all those HDs, you know. I got all 80 of them. Fucking, it's been a while.
Since you played with kids. On stream.
Sure. So many jokes right now. So many jokes just flying through my head at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Oh, so many opportunities. I'm gonna segue on to fuck, that seems like old news. I was gonna talk about when Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp went down.
Oh, a few weeks ago, yeah.
But that was a couple of weeks. That was fucking.
We did have to delay the podcast though, so it's our fault.
I was gonna say, yeah, that was a while ago. Tell you what.
Owen's fault. What?
Do you guys believe in pay to win?
Yeah, I'll pay to win. I do. No, I don't.
Yeah,
I hate it.
100%.
I hate it. What the fuck?
For more views.
See, now that I put lots of stuff in about this, mate, and
paying for more view opportunities.
No.
Matt,
what I'm
do you know about
proposing
this?
to oneself is that you could be the next Shroud. All you need to do is pay Twitch just a little bit of money.
It's actually not you that gets to pay it though, because we was reading up about it. It's the viewer. A viewer has to pay it for you. A viewer has to boost your stream for you. It's like instead of spending bits or donating, they can say spend £2.99 and then your stream's on the front page in front of like 1,000 people or 2,000 people, whatever.
But they did that anyway with channel points.
No, not anymore. It's like you can now
what did
pay.
they do with channel
No,
points?
but they did. They had an option in streams where everyone in the community could donate like 2,000 channel points, and it would boost the stream up to like top of the page for that particular category. They did it for ages.
Hell. Now it's like, no, we're going to spend your money.
But
I
that's
never
the
knew
thing,
that.
It's like it just comes down to like, I get it because it's your audience as well, but it's like, oh no, but they capped it, haven't they? So you have to have an audience of under like 200 or something, or less than 250. Hold on, I've got notes here. Yeah, the feature is just an experiment and will only be available to streamers with under 250 viewers.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Which is still like, that's a lot of viewers. If you're like around 100, if you're like around 40 to 50, and you're like, hey guys, you wanna help a brother out? You wanna let's boost the stream. If you got some loyal viewers, you're just gonna, I don't know how they're gonna manage it with the algorithm and front page.
It's a bit tacky. It is a bit tacky.
What happened to just growing because people liked who you are?
But that's the thing, is you got to give that people that opportunity to like you.
It is extremely hard.
And this is just branching out to give other audience viewers like an opportunity to be like, hey, what's up?
Do you not feel like it's a bit of a kick in the teeth to the people who have genuinely worked fucking hard to get where they are, though?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Well, it feels like a little bit of a lottery. Yeah. It feels like if you, and also might I add, when it's like, oh, a viewer can pay to boost your channel, making another account costs nothing.
Yeah.
Like how can they funnel that?
There's no way to police it.
To stop you from making like 10 accounts for free.
Let's write this down. This is actually a great idea. Hold on a second.
Unless they track it by IP address or card details, I guess. I don't know exactly.
Jokes on them, mate. I've got 5 PayPal.
It just feels like it would be quite easy to loophole around. just to
That
boost
is-
your own stream. And then it just comes, it comes down to people like investing. It's like if you have more money to invest, then you can just keep your fucking channel up there.
Hmm.
Or if you've
Yeah.
got like,
I don't like it.
if you're in a relationship, then again, you don't even need to be in a relationship. You just have another account that just pays to keep your channel up there. Like if you have the money to invest it just.
I actually think it's got a time lock on it. It's like a 20-minute boost, and that's it. You can't do it for a while.
Well, then you fucking wait until you can do it again, and you
think
just
it's
keep
daily.
doing it.
I think,
Like,
I think it is daily. I think it is daily. I'm not sure. But I know
no,
it's like a 20-minute
I got
games,
the
dude.
notes here. For
I-
10 minutes during a stream, which
10
will pop up
minutes.
at random, viewers will be able to participate in the boost by purchasing recommendations.
That's
In the patch notes demonstration, 1,000 recommendations was 99 cents USD, and 3,000 recommendations was $2.97.
that makes no sense. How would it recommend to 3,000 people? Would it just be on 3,000
Have you
random
seen
people's
it? Like
front
if
page?
you go on the Twitch website. Now there was like, what did I see it? You might not pay too much attention to it. I don't. Live channels we think you'll like.
Oh,
Categories
if
we think you'll
it
like.
goes there,
And then it's
then-
like games, IRL, music. It's just on the homepage. Recommended for PUBG.
yeah, because then that's going to be a bit fucky because not
And then it's
everyone's
got
going to
Hype
see that.
Drain, and then it's got another recommended for a game, another recommended for a game, clips we think you'll like. Recommends a bunch of shit for people that you're following, which is good.
Yeah, but not everyone's
But
going to
there
see
was
it.
one, I can't remember if it was on the app. I think it was on the app where it's got like,
Where's my phone? I can open the app for you.
yeah, crack open the app.
Because not everyone uses that front page like this. Like they just literally skip past the front page, don't they?
There's also there's a really weird cat. Have you seen this new category? It's called Sugon.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's called Sugon These Nuts.
Put my phone
Wow.
down. I'm putting my phone down.
Wow.
I was going to check for him. I
Wow.
mean, look at him. He thinks he's clever, but he's not clever.
Fucking genius. I was so prior to recording this this podcast. I
But
was
you
sat in the
fucking
toilet,
searched it, didn't you? Bet you searched
doing my pre-podcast poo, the triple P, if you will. And I was like, I got to find a way to get Rover.
Yeah, well,
I've made too many mum jokes. I feel like I got to take another angle, And I was
wait. So
sat there, I was
there's not
just
going to be a
like,
mum
okay, how
joke in
can I-
this one. That's actually fantastic.
I had
He
another
didn't say
angle.
there's not going to be one. He just said he needed another angle.
I was hoping at the beginning of the podcast, because I was in Barcelona recently with my girlfriend. She's from Barcelona.
She's imaginary.
She's also imaginary. I was just sat in my room crying for a week.
right, Home.
And I was hoping you would say, like, Owen, you just happened to be in Barcelona.
I actually forgot you
I'll say,
was.
yes,
mate,
I
I'm
was.
sorry.
I actually tried this new food.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And it's called Sugon. And you would have been like, what's that? And I would have said, Sugon these nuts.
It wouldn't have had the same effect what you just done because I was completely oblivious to that one. You just fucking.
I would have said Sugon like with a weird little accent to be like, oh, what's that? It would have thrown you off 100%. Fuck you, Rob.
See eating a cucumber.
I don't remember what we were talking about. Alec Baldwin shot someone.
Can we just come back? Right, so I had
Sorry,
this.
guys,
No,
what's funny about that?
wait.
What's funny
No,
about
it's the
that?
way
Two
that
people
I need
correction.
I just need to say something. I need to say something to the people watching. I had this little bitch, the one to my this guy right here, this little bitch in my party
You're
last
pointing at me,
night.
I swear to God,
No, you're down here. So if I point
That's
down there,
fine.
he's there, that little bitch,
bitch.
eating fucking cucumbers, all fucking for about an hour to 2 hours in the park. For like fucking 1 hour in my ear. And then you're eating another giant fucking cucumber.
Can I, my defense for the jury being Maui, cucumbers are nature's energy drink.
Nature's penises. You're
They, maybe so. They're extremely hydrating. They're good
how
for
many
the
how many
skin.
how many penises cucumbers do you have in your room?
They have antioxidants. They're just fucking pretty hella lit. all around.
So the people that I know that eat cucumber, they cut them up.
See now, all of that information was correct, other than the hella lit part.
Do you not cut them up and
Like,
eat them in
the hella lit
slices?
part was objective speaking. That's person to person. Okay, in my opinion,
Like, I can
cucumbers
think
are
of
pretty
much better
cool.
things to
Hence,
substitute.
being as cool as a cucumber.
You look like a cucumber.
So we were talking about Twitch and paying to win on Twitch.
No,
Did you find anything, Ryder?
you moved on to Alec Baldwin shot someone. So I think we need to discuss
Again,
this.
you're laughing. I don't understand why you're laughing.
No, I'm not laughing because it is tragic. Because he himself is.
Sounds like he's laughing.
It's you. It's the fucking
cancelled, mate.
pickles and cucumbers and the shit you
See,
eat.
I was trying to find. I'm not gonna lie. After hearing about him shooting 2 people, I was more interested in the fact that the
2?
film was called Rust. Yeah, there was 2 people. One got injured, one died. Anyway,
1 bullet.
yeah.
You can bend
bullet.
bullets. What the fuck is this
One
kid
bullet.
on?
My guy got a
2 people.
collateral on set.
Mate, someone died though. Come on, man. Someone lost a life, bro. And you're out here saying collateral
Is
while
it too soon?
eating a fucking cucumber. Jesus Christ.
But yeah,
Do you
dude,
think
that's
the
like
director-
that's like a nightmare. I
It
mean,
is. It is.
Do you think
that's
the
an
director shouted
American
clip it
nightmare.
when he
But
did
I
it?
like.
Oh no, Maui.
Wait, sorry, what did Maui say?
I said, do you think the director shouted clip it when he did it?
Oh, Mom, get the camera.
Boys, someone fucking died.
For fuck's
Okay, everybody, shh.
All right.
Anyway.
This is a tragedy.
Tragic accident. It was a tragic accident.
Tragic accident. But
Especially
it's
since
like,
he's
of
anti-gun
all,
as
okay,
well.
was, if you can say at all comical about the situation, is that it's in America, and they use guns just willy-nilly.
You want to spread
mean,
some
they
butter
don't,
on your
And
fucking
you'd
sandwich?
think
Use a
if
pistol.
that were to happen on a set, it wouldn't be an American set. You know what I mean? Like, you
Yeah.
feel like people really drill in like trigger control, and you've got firearm experts, and like, I can't remember, why was there a live round? I assume they
It
needed
wasn't meant
it.
to be, was it? It wasn't meant to
No,
be.
it's planted.
It was
That's
planted.
what I'm going with. That's what I'm going with. It's planted.
Fuck yeah.
There's
Conspiracy
no
theory.
other logical explanation for a live round to be inside a set prop.
Go
Yeah, the
off, fam.
prop master's meant to like check it. Like he's meant to be.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like.
Well, you have the
there's-
prop master, and then you have obviously
They have firearms experts on set whenever
Exactly.
using firearms. So there's no other, in my mind, other than it being planted, there's no other explanation for it to be there.
Can I ask why he aimed at a casting director, not the actual people
I
in
think he did it as a joke.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it was part of the scene.
What? She was actually in the film.
Director of cinematography.
Yeah, it was she was the one that passed away, sadly.
Well, yeah, where like what? He's just gonna aim away from the camera if it's a fucking scene where the camera.
No, but he aimed at her,
what?
didn't he? Like he aimed the gun at her.
Yeah, but if you think how a movie set works, right? It's not just literally going to be people.
Oh, I know what you
standing
mean.
Either side.
Yeah,
do
I
you
know,
what
I know what you mean. Yeah,
He
but-
may not have specifically aimed at her, but in that scene he was aiming in that direction.
Yeah.
The truth is, we'll never know.
I don't think we'd never know what actually went down.
We'll
or-
never know.
Yeah, I don't think we'll ever find out why it's gone. You think it was planted? It's a very good.
I
it's a very good
genuinely,
theory.
I can't logically.
Yes, yeah.
I can't see any other reason for there being a live firing round in that way.
There is one theory, and this one's
Apparently-
it's a
okay.
very good theory. Americans are stupid. I'm
Well,
going to
we know
stick with that.
Ah, dude, that's just like a whole audience that we've just fucking lost. It's just, if any at all, like just the American audience are like.
Just to confirm, we are open to retaliation. Come at me.
Thank you.
You
man.
Brits in your fucking tea, huh?
No, it says I'm on Twitter now. This is soundest of sources. The crew were preparing for the scene before lunch, but then obviously they went to a meal away. They had
Yeah.
lunch. They went away from the rehearsal area, and then when they returned, Sousa, don't know who that is, probably should have done some more research. Wasn't sure if the gun was checked again. Wasn't sure.
So
Right.
Just
yeah,
wasn't sure
makes sense.
if the gun was
Yeah.
checked for a live round, you know.
Yeah.
Wasn't
So
sure.
that does sound fucking sus, doesn't it?
Dodgy as shit, bro. It's proper dodgy. Like anytime something like that happens, I'm sorry, but there are too many experts. There are too many health and safety people and all that kind of shit. There's too
Yeah.
many of those kind of people around to excuse something like that happening by accident.
Mm.
There's way too many.
Yeah.
Like, if it was just one person and one person only was responsible for that particular gun, that particular prop for that scene, yeah, fair enough. But it's not just one person. There's multiple people involved.
I got another little thing here. The accidents came after crew members raised concerns about safety conditions on set. So
That's
obviously,
even
apparently, it wasn't a
worse.
very safe set.
Yeah, that's even worse.
Two Rust crew members told the LA Times that less than a week earlier, a stunt double had fired two accidental prop gun discharges after being told the gun was cold. Again, how?
Who the fuck's the prop master? What are they actually doing?
Now I feel like it's probably obviously person to person, but it feels like for a country that's very willy-nilly with guns, somewhat. On a movie set, it was probably very lackluster in gun control. They're just like, it's fine, don't worry about it.
Yeah, fuck it.
It's fine.
You use
gonna be
real
honest.
guns.
Been checked, I guess.
I'm gonna be honest. When I heard about it, first thing I did, and this is gonna sound really bad. The only thing that I was really bothered about, I was trying to figure out if the film was based on the game in any way, shape, or form. You know, just being a Rust player, I thought that'd be sick. So
First thing you were just like,
Yeah, but-
just like Alec Baldwin shoots someone on the set of Rust. Yo, there's gonna be a Rust movie.
Is it based on the
Hold up.
game, Moe, or not?
I don't know. I
Oh.
can't find anything at the minute, but
I don't think it's
I-
good, but honestly,
I
if
don't
there
think
was,
it is.
don't
but
know if it would come out.
I was in it.
Not sure if the movie would come out. Just a sneaking suspicion.
No, I'm about
The
it.
movie might not
Release
come
it.
out.
Release it. Fuck it. Put that in there. Make it more interesting.
Drop that shit.
Just put it in
Since
there.
when did we give up our morals, boys?
No, just put it
Kill
in
everyone.
there. I mean,
Just fuck it.
Just need the Rust content, please. Give it to
Rust is a
me.
brutal environment. Just fucking throw it in there. No one's ever gonna know.
Audience, I will say I am very sorry of how we've conducted ourselves against the Americans and all this bullshit.
Don't apologise
Yeah.
on my behalf. I'm not sorry.
Americans, I love you.
I don't, but I will say I do just to get more views.
Although, fun
I
fact,
love
so
some of you.
my girlfriend who lives in London has moved in with two American girls, and it's been quite fun and interesting because they're American. It's different, but it's the same. But it's different, but it's the same.
Sounds like my kind of fucking house.
Anyway,
Two Americans and
so
mate.
I
Yeah.
have my girlfriend has a machine that I bought her, and it's just to heat up and froth milk.
That's enough. That's enough.
We don't want to know
We don't
this
need
stuff.
to know about her
fellas.
machines. Thank you.
A little toy.
I'm gonna be fucking weird about it, Maui. Anyway, she got a milk frother machine, and the Americans
Milk
Yeah, 'cause
froth.
that's-
just apparently they just don't know what a kettle looks like because it's not common in
No, they
America.
don't. They don't have kettles in America.
What the fuck's a milk
Generally.
frothing machine? I want to stop there.
It's for coffee. It's like people who really
Oh,
like coffee, so you can
okay.
like make like specific types of coffee.
It's
like
what they
peppermint
use in
and shit.
Costa when they steam the milk, basically.
Yeah, yeah. So it's one of
Okay.
those. It's
I'm not a
fucking
squash, I'm sorry.
expensive. Holy shit! For something that just heats up milk and makes
Yeah.
it bubbly, it's like 30 quid, mate. But anything
hell.
for my girlfriend.
That imaginary
Um,
one, yeah?
Sorry.
That imaginary one.
What's it? Yeah. Anyway.
Because you've got your pickles,
No,
mate.
like,
We know what you're doing.
Basically, they were using it to heat up water because they thought it was like a weird kind of kettle. And one of the girls was just like, "Damn, I was gonna make noodles in it." And I was like,
Oh,
"Excuse me?"
sake.
Like, I'm not super patriotic. I'm not a big patriotic guy for England. But in that moment, I was like, felt some offense. I was like, you were gonna make like some noodles. You gonna like even if you had an actual kettle, are you telling me that you would just like ooh, pop it in, pop the noodles in, heat up the water? I'm not saying it wouldn't work. Probably would.
Fucking some ramen.
But making some ramen in a good old kettle.
Yeah, but this is the thing. I don't blame Americans for that because they genuinely don't. A lot of them don't have kettles and have never seen one.
Mm.
Like, Even when they're
I don't
making
know,
tea,
man.
they microwave water, bro.
Who was that guy that used to microwave his teas in France? Who was that?
That's what Americans do.
I think it was him.
That is genuinely what Americans do. They microwave water because they don't have kettles. It's not what they have. Even with coffee, they have coffee machines. Everyone has a coffee machine. Everyone has a coffee maker.
Yeah.
You know, they have no reason to use a kettle. In some ways, they're
Yeah.
far. You know, it's what they do. They're completely different to us.
Oh yeah. It's different countries, different things, isn't it?
But
Like,
it's just one of those things where it's like, surely you've seen one before.
why would they see it if they don't use it?
You just
Movies.
assume it because
Where would they see it?
movies.
They wouldn't see it from other people because they don't use them. So where are they going to see it on TV? They
Why
don't
they
watch British
use it?
TV.
In like, you know, America is like king of capitalism. Like, surely they'll just sell.
Because they have
Is
no
it a
reason
cultural
to use it.
thing? Like,
What do they need a kettle for?
Coffee, tea, milkshakes.
Right, they have
Milkshakes?
coffee makers. They have
Noodles.
coffee makers. You make noodles in a saucepan.
shit.
Like,
And they don't drink tea. That's just for us Brits.
yeah, they generally don't drink tea. Like, what do they have use for a kettle?
He's not.
Yeah,
He's not
you got
wrong.
there, Maui.
He's,
Honestly,
he's
I'm
not wrong. Yeah.
I'm
Absolutely.
fucking stumped.
It's like, I mean, even in the Middle East, they don't use kettles. They use fucking hot sand.
Wait, what?
In the Middle East, they use hot sand to make like coffee. Genuinely,
What the fuck
they
is hot
use
sand?
hot sand to make
What,
coffee.
just
They
like
don't use kettles.
step outside?
Have you never seen like Middle Eastern coffee be made?
No.
Nah.
Oh, I'm about to educate y'all.
Had Turkish tea.
You about to see
Ooh.
this?
That shit is nice.
I'm hot sand.
What do you mean?
Is it like
See, what
cooking
I'm
an egg
thinking
on a
right
hot
now
bonnet
is
of a
just
cow
like-
on like a summer's day?
No, so like when I say like they do it in Turkey as well. Turkish,
Yeah.
like it's in Turkey they call it Turkish sand coffee. It's what they use. It's
They just make
It's
coffee
hot
and they
sand.
just put sand in it. It's got nothing
no,
to do
like
with like the worst tea ever.
right. Hold up. Let me share my screen with you. Let me educate you boys.
Oh my god. Okay.
Right.
Oh no! Don't do it.
So
Actually,
are
let me
you
just
gonna
make sure.
convert me? Am I about to start making my tea with sand? Because I'm down for that.
Go to the local beach and just put a cup of sand in there. I'll heat
Yeah.
this bad boy up.
I'm a little bit concerned that you've never seen this before. Honestly,
I suppose we've come full circle. Americans not knowing how to use kettles,
right.
and me not
see if
knowing
this
how to
works.
use sand to make tea. So,
But
wait, so
he's still using a big wok and a heated oven, isn't he?
dude, just put it on a stove.
That's
Wait.
pretty much what he's doing, isn't it?
Unless they're using less energy to keep the sand hot.
Exactly.
So the sand will hold more heat along with the pan, because the pan will go cooler faster. It evens out the
as well.
heat.
Yeah.
Why do you need that much even heat? It's quite a small surface.
So, know that you've been educated.
I mean, I just feel like he was still using a fucking oven. Like,
Yeah, but this
Seems
is
like
this
a
is my
lot of
point.
effort. Like
But again,
he could
he
have just put it
kinda-
on the.
yeah, he could have just put it on the hob. But again,
Okay.
what
No,
reason
I
do they
suppose
have to use
the
a
way
kettle?
around it.
How are they? In what way are they using a kettle?
With those small metal jugs, you can put multiple in the sand. It's got a
Yeah.
larger surface area of heat.
It also
Right.
because it spreads the heat evenly. It also
a bigger
doesn't burn the
saucepan?
coffee.
Hmm.
That's the biggest problem with kettles is if you put like boiling water straight on coffee, it burns coffee. It's horrible.
Yeah, I've had that. You know what the trick is?
use a kettle.
Buy cold
What's that?
coffee. I was obsessed with cold cuts.
Do you know what the better idea is?
On.
Just use sand, honestly.
Here's a fucking sand.
Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, that's insane. How are we doing for time, Rover? What are we up
It's
to?
I keep it's not telling me. Not on my OBS. I am recording. I've double checked that I am actually recording, but it won't actually tell me how long the recording's been going for.
I would just just for
No,
the
I don't think it
record,
matters.
every single podcast we've recorded so far, all 2 of them prior to this one, Rover has said, "Oh, and by the way, didn't record, or lost the file, lost it, like that hour and something of pure fucking gold, lost." And and I'm just like, yeah. After the first time, I wanted to cry. He did it again, the second time, the second podcast, and I was like, nah, nah, you're not getting me again. And he's just like, no, seriously, like I didn't record, I forgot to record. And I, yeah, sorry, the first time it was I lost it, it got corrupt. The second time I forgot to record, I didn't actually record. You know, in the beginning when we did the testing for the sound, well, I didn't actually start recording again, and I was just like, yeah, okay, and yeah, big man thinks he's fucking funny.
Do this all day.
Anything else in the news? Anything else interesting?
Did you see? But did you see the clip? I can't remember who posted it on Twitter. I was going to write his name down, his username, but it was a woman. Like, we always speak about HOTTUB streamers, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Thingy. I don't care about them. Like, I don't mean I don't care about them. I don't care that they do it. Like, each their own. Do what you want. Twitch is not primarily a gaming, but this one was a little bit OTT. She was in a bikini, and she was clapping her cheeks by like jumping up and down, slamming her tits, clapping her fucking cheeks. Taking my audience. That's what I do. Like, I don't get why she's taking my audience.
You're stealing Rover's audience. You're stealing his ideas.
But do you think that is too far? Because there's HOTTUB streamers as well. But she's basically, there's kids. There can be kids on Twitch. There can be whatever. She's clapping her ass cheeks in a tingy little bikini in a bit of water.
Now, do you want to go first, or do you want me to?
Might get depends if you want to wait for the hate or.
All right.
Because I'm gonna get a lot of hate from what I'm gonna say, so it's.
I will just stand say I don't.
The good news or the bad news?
I don't mind them. They can do whatever they want. Blah blah blah. Go on, good news. I'll go for the good news, mate.
All right. The way I see it is, they're definitely pushing the line. 100% they're pushing the line.
Yeah.
People who say like, "Oh, they're taking my audience."
She's taking my audience, man. My claps, cheeks.
Most of that audience is most likely external from their OnlyFans, which they definitely have, their Twitter, which they post probably most of their cosplay stuff on, and Instagram, which is a whole nother huge audience, and maybe some Facebook, whatever. So it's like they're not really stealing your audience, and even so, are you making the same content?
I mean, I was willing
to do that.
I was going to
obviously
clap my cheeks. I was, yeah.
I
was going to get a little paddling pool, mate, and I was going to clap my cheeks.
You're making this fuck off, Rover. If you're making the same content, there's an argument to be had. But
it's not about stealing views. It's just about how
they're playing fucking Mario Kart.
Yeah,
I want to watch
how like they're pushing the boundaries. That's what the main thing is.
So it's like, yeah, if they're not stealing your audience, it's fine. I feel like there's definitely a line to be had.
Yeah, 100%.
It's just like, obviously, this is just too sexual. Like, you're really pushing the boat out into what's like into softcore porn, essentially. Like, there is some stuff, and stuff does get picked up where it's just like, you know, it's becoming too sexual.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you can stand there in your bikini and play Mario Kart in a pool, or just stand there and talk to chat whilst you're on a floaty in a bikini. I guess so, yeah. But like, you know, if you stood there clapping your cheeks and stuff, it's like, come on, man, I don't know, you know.
The people that do moan about them like stealing views, they can't steal your views. The people that are like watching them are the people that want to watch women do stuff like that. If you can, like,
that's what I'm saying. It's like they're not stealing it.
If
you're playing Mario Kart,
yeah, exactly.
Cheeks. They want to watch clapping cheeks.
Yes. So they're not exactly stealing your views.
When they're bored and or done, They'll come back to Mario Kart. I don't see this. The kid thing is a worry. The argument there is that, you know, porn exists. Me being a child didn't stop me from going on the internet and being like, going into, okay, big brain time. Google
Oh,
boobs
no.
on images and then click on one of the pictures and then follow that link. Doesn't show up in history. Technically, you didn't go on a porn website. I was young. I was very stupid. I didn't know how it worked.
I like that. I'm going to use that tip. I'm going to search some saucy stuff
Google
now,
images, boobs, click on the picture, then click on the link. Doesn't count. Doesn't count. Can't get tracked. Government has no idea.
Some of the stuff I'm going to be watching now is going to be great.
Correct.
Go on, Maui. Hit what? Go on. What's
Yeah,
your
you're
opinion?
the bad news, mate.
All right. So,
Maui's
preparation.
gonna be
If
sat here
there
just
are
like,
any
they're stealing my views, man. I'm trying to play
if there
Rust
are
and they're stealing my
any
views.
fucking HOTTUB streamers or anything like that watching this video, then you're probably gonna hate me after this.
Fine, we already do.
There is absolutely no place for it on Twitch, in my opinion.
Yeah.
There is no place for it. It's not the platform for that kind of content. If you want to produce that content, that's up to you. I have no issue with how people make their money. However people make their living, that's up to them. Cool. Like, no issue with that. But on a platform where not you suspect, there are children. On a platform that, even in its own description, describes it as video game live streaming, it has no place on Twitch. Like,
I see where you're coming from. Yeah.
if you want to create that kind of content, go to OnlyFans, right? Go onto OnlyFans. Go to places like that. Go over to places like fucking Pornhub or whatever. Do what you want to do. Don't use Twitch as an excuse to do that. Like, no, take it to where it belongs. It doesn't belong on that platform. And then there are certain, and this is something I've seen a lot on Twitter. There are certain creators within that category which will then use Twitch to promote their OnlyFans, etc.
Yeah.
So my argument is this, right? Touching on a point you made, Owen. Yes, as a kid, you will always find things you're not supposed to find.
Yeah.
It's natural. It's what kids do.
It's built
right?
into curiosity.
Yeah,
As humans.
it happens. But then, for me, a kid stumbles across a stream like that, decides to follow.
Yeah, 'cause they're on the front
Cool,
page sometimes, aren't there? Like, there's no like getting away. There's sometimes they're on the front
nothing
page.
you can do about it. I understand that. You can't control your followers.
Don't they
right?
get banned for? I follow Amaranth for.
I bet you
research
fucking
reasons.
do.
No,
I've got
no.
our OnlyFans link. Do you want it?
No,
I'll DM you, mate. I'll
okay,
DM you,
okay.
mate.
Get
So-
fucked. But
so
genuinely,
I've seen more than.
I follow her to be like, what the fuck is she doing now? What is she doing today?
but
Yeah, I don't
here's-
follow
here's
for
the
that, mate. I
issue,
follow her for different
right?
reasons.
So a kid follows a channel like that. Nothing. I understand nothing the streamer can do about it. I get that, right? Well, they can market for mature content, which some of them don't, by the way, which is an issue in itself. But then to send out notifications to their followers and subscribers, DMs, advertising OnlyFans, knowing that some of those subscribers or followers are going to be, I suppose, classed as minors.
That's very true.
You're basically advertising nudity to minors. How is that not an offence?
Yeah.
Can't be exactly policed.
Yeah.
How?
And then well, that's the thing. That's why it's like, how far can these people push the line?
But this is the problem. If you switch it up, right?
Because if you're in a bikini and you're in a pool or at the beach, because the IRL streaming is a thing, and you know, being in a bikini isn't illegal.
No, but when you're purposefully doing it.
Yeah, but when I wear one, apparently there's a fucking issue.
There's a completely different scenario between being at the beach and being on holiday, right? Than being in a fucking paddling pool in a bedroom somewhere in a bikini just for views and money. It's completely different.
Yeah, some of us want to do it when the camera's off,
I
just to
couldn't give a
feel
fuck.
comfortable.
Do what you want to do. But the fact is, okay, let me put it to you this way. The person was to send a minor a picture that they're advertising for OnlyFans. If someone was to send that to a minor in real life, they would be put on a fucking list. Right?
Yeah,
They'd be put on a list and
yeah.
they would potentially face
The way around
prosecution.
it,
Why is it any different just because it's
I'm
online?
playing
It's
devil's
exactly the
advocate here. I
same
don't
thing.
want to, but it's literally that you can go to the website, but then the content's behind a paywall.
But it's not.
Wait, do you?
There are such things as free OnlyFans. There are such things as free sites for that shit. It's not all
Oh
behind
yeah,
a
like
paywall.
I said with the Amaranth thing, mate. I've seen a lot
Yeah.
more of Amaranth than you should. Not by
It's
like
not
searching. It's just like it's there. It's just
it's
everywhere.
not behind a
Yeah.
paywall. They advertised it. This is my issue. They advertise it
And
to
for searching, I'm
minors.
not gonna
That's
lie.
my problem.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Advertising it to minors is my issue because,
So do you think
like I said,
it's whose fault do you think it is? Do you think it's Twitch's fault or the content creator's fault?
It's gotta be Twitch,
it's
isn't it?
no,
Being so
I don't
lenient on
think it's
them.
Twitch's fault because Twitch is an accessible platform. Twitch
Yeah, but they
thinks
can
in
be a
terms
bit
of
more, like a bit more.
yeah,
Like,
but
come down on them a
why
bit
should
more.
they have to? Because someone's deciding that they want to exploit.
The
Because
reason
Not,
why they're not
it's not
cracking
down
down
to
on it as
Twitch.
much
they're in their
is because
fucking streams tossing themselves off.
especially now when the biggest streamers' revenue has come into account, and that's just it was just subs and donos as well. That doesn't account for any other money they make in like merch and I think advertisement. Well, maybe it was advertisement as well, but like external money like Amaranth alone, Twitch are fucking killing it.
Of course they are. Of course they are. But then, as a content creator, you're responsible for the material you advertise. You're
Yeah, of course,
responsible
yeah.
for the material you put out.
And then it's
So
just a moral
I
dilemma
don't.
of just like, they only have to put a disclaimer and then it's like the website allows this age range. If they find it, it's not my fault. I've put disclaimers, I've put age range restrictions, I've done everything I
Yeah,
have
but
to.
this is why I said in the beginning there are it's the ones that use that content. They don't put mature content anywhere in the title. They don't disclaim that there is mature content on their stream, and then advertise to said audience with that kind of content. I'm sorry, but no, for me, and you mentioned names, like I said, I'm not mentioning any names here, but there are streamers that make that content that I know of that have done that, and for me, that's a direct breach of terms of service in any way you look at it. And like I said, in a way, an offence that should be cause for prosecution because you are knowingly advertising nudity to a minor.
I'm gonna do a bunch of research after this to look into it.
Well, talk about it next week.
Just because just jump from stream to stream, just like, yes. No,
Like I
but
said
just
from the
in
beginning,
general,
I
just
don't
like
mind it.
surely like how are people getting away with this? What are they doing?
Some of them
you
don't
know-
put like some of them don't like go to the back like they're just the normal casual pull stream blah 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 or paddling pull stream. But some of them do really push the boundaries. They really do. Playing
See,
like
don't-
pretending to play
browsing.
Just Dance or something like that.
I just
Oh
feel like
yeah, they always play Just Dance, don't they?
Mhm.
Make the boobs jiggle. Make me
I
watch.
just feel like I don't think there is a place for that on Twitch. Personally,
No.
I don't think there should be. I think because my issue is with that. Okay, yeah, not everyone is exploiting it that way. I get that.
Yeah.
Wait, have they
But at the
gotten rid
same-
of the? Sorry to interrupt. Have they gotten rid of the hot tubs and stuff
No, should have done.
category? What's it called? What's the category called?
I thought it was just called HOTTUB streams.
I'm struggling to find it. I've
So
got.
like I said, I don't. Each to their own, man. They can do what they want. I know what you mean, man. I completely understand your point.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
But I never get involved. Like that's not the audience I want. Mine's just
No, but
cheek clapping. You know what I mean?
like I said, it's you brought the topic up, and like I said,
Oh yeah, no, I
know-
completely agree
I
with you.
know.
It's a lot.
I know there are a lot of people out there that will disagree with what I'm saying. I probably will get a lot of hate for what I'm saying.
Mm.
Yeah, but
but,
it's your opinion,
you know,
man. Like you stand
There
by
are
it.
people. That are on a list. People from the UK in particular will know what list I'm talking about. There are people on a list for less, if that makes sense.
Mm.
So what makes them any different just because they're on a platform like Twitch? It's no different in my opinion.
I get what you mean. Yeah,
No, I
I'm,
get
I'm
you,
looking at the. I think because I haven't seen it recently. I feel like I'm looking at the pools, hot tubs, and beaches one now, and it's 2,900 viewers. I think people aren't. It's got 300,000 followers, but I think people aren't really using it. Like if I go to IRL, because there's more people chilling in IRL and looking through IRL,
Mm.
or just chatting category. Like just
Yeah, but this is
chatting
the
has
thing. Like
16.3 million followers and currently has
people,
624,000 viewers. So why would you
people were
even
doing it.
put it in the pools category?
See, that's the thing. I like people. I won't specify, but people have been taking advantage of certain assets, whether it be IRL, just chatting, God knows how long on Twitch. It's been happening for years on end.
Yeah,
There
of course.
are content creators who purely base everything they have around that. Okay, cool. That's completely
It
up to you.
works. Like, and
Yeah,
it's
it works.
their
It makes
body,
money.
their their
But
choice.
then taking it to the extreme, no, I'm sorry. I just can't get behind it. I don't get behind it at all. Like
I
I
get what
said,
you mean.
you
I
want to make
just
your
think
money? Cool. Make your money however you want to make your money. Just do it in the right place.
I I think I enjoy the fact that Twitch, you know, goes further out from just being a game streaming platform. I like that it's becoming a bit more IRL. It's become a bit more, Big Brother esque.
Mm.
In terms of you can stream whatever. I love watching a dude stream him fucking, I don't know, washing the dishes or like sleep streams. Fucking hilarious if you find the right ones. Like of just a dude trying to sleep. Love it. Um, I think again, there's a place for everything, but it's just that line that needs to not be crossed. Of just like this is becoming a bit like too on the nose
Yeah.
kind of thing. Like play the game, play the meta. Of course, like I get it, especially in a money. It's like some people will do it like and just do it until they get a warning or until they get another warning. After that, just so they can, be like, oh, okay, I guess, it's fine. But like I'm all for it. I just think it needs to be policed correctly or just, you know, TOS correctly.
Yeah.
Um but I'm not Twitch staff and I don't think I'd ever want to be and I don't really envy them either.
They all chill in the fucking hot tub streams, mate.
I was gonna say they're all in there just like
Just this
Right.
is nice, this is gorgeous. Hello,
fuck
I'm
the
right.
kids. I'm having a wonderful time. But Jeff Bezos, mate. If it was up to him, he'd have it on
Born
TV.
in 90. Yeah, I know what you mean. Are we time
we're,
for
all, we're all just servants to King Bezos. That's all we are.
time for the quiz, or so we're running
Yes.
we're running at just over an hour, I think. I'm looking at the time. I
Okay.
think it's like an hour and 10. I think this is our longest one.
That's cool.
So with the quiz, I'm gonna follow the format from before, where you'll both have a word, which is your buzzer. First one to buzz in gets the question.
Yeah, okay.
That's the
Rover, what
format.
is your what's your buzzer word?
Nonce. No, I'm joking. I'm gonna use Squirtle as my buzzer.
Well, okay,
Squirtle.
okay.
Okay.
I'm sticking with pineapple.
So we have a Squirtle and pineapple.
It.
There we go.
Now you got a choice, boys. You can have 4 questions,
Okay.
or you can have 6.
Well, what? Each or like?
4
No,
questions or
all
6?
Yeah, you can have 4 or 6 overall questions. First one to the majority wins. So if you get 4, first one to 3. If you get 6, first one to 5.
Oh,
I
okay.
see. Let's do 4 because I think we're running a bit
Okay.
tight on time.
Okay. Cool. So do you want to start easy? Do you want to start hard?
Start us off anywhere you want, bro.
Start with what you think is best.
I have
Okay.
0 game knowledge outside of like Pokemon and fucking
I'm
Dragon Ball
feeling
Z.
good. I'm feeling Knuckles. You know?
Right. Question number 1. Which publishing company was behind the World of Warcraft comic book that ran from 2007 to 2009?
Well,
Rovers?
What? It wasn't Marvel. It was the one before. Oh, fuck me. It's the Oh no! It's I'm gonna just say DC, but I think it's the one. It's a darker one, but before that, is it DC?
5. I need an answer locked in.
As I said, is it DC?
Correct.
Okay.
DC Comics.
Dude, I was just gonna be like, I should just buzz in and say Blizzard. It's definitely not Blizzard.
I thought because I knew it wasn't Marvel, but I actually thought it was the one. There's a different one to DC. There's a darker one.
I was
I
gonna
do
say, you're the
dark
comic book guy.
Oh, anyway.
Okay.
Fuck, that
Okay.
was shit.
1-0 to Rovers. Let's
Fuck,
go.
man. I'm scared now. You're a threat.
Okay. Question number 2. Besides Sonic, which
Knuckles.
other Sega character was a playable character in Super Smash Bros. 4?
Squirtle. Is it Mega Man?
Incorrect. Passes to Owen.
Sorry, what? Can you repeat the question, please?
You'll get one repeat. Besides Sonic, which
I thought
other
you-
Sega character
Uh-huh.
was a playable character in Super Smash Bros. 4?
What's the full title of Super Smash Bros. 4?
That's it. It just seems
Full title.
Super Smash Bros.
Which other Sega character?
I think I know the answer as well.
I have to push you for time.
Can I answer after you don't get it?
5, 4, 3.
Dr. Eggman. Fucking.
Incorrect. Both incorrect.
Squirtle.
Wait, does
Roman?
he still get it? We both got it wrong. Is it still on the table?
Yeah,
I don't think it
Squirtle.
It's
should
on the
be.
table for both of you to answer.
Is it
Get
Metroid? Samus.
Incorrect.
Fuck.
Sega.
Right.
You
I
have
thought
no
Metro. I thought
more-
Metroid was.
You
Ah,
have
it's not
no
that-
more.
Okay. Okay.
Owen, last chance.
Is it Samus?
I just said that.
Incorrect.
You son of a-
You said Metroid.
No, I said Metroid
Alright.
Samus, the woman.
Incorrect.
Yeah, Metroid is the villain. It's the giant
The
brain.
correct answer.
Oh, is Metroid there?
Is-
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I thought
The
Metroid was
correct
the
answer
woman.
is Bayonetta.
Oh, fucking! I would never have got. I would never
okay,
have got. That.
You got Smash kids just screaming at the screen right now. How do you not know? I am not a Smash Bros guy. I by the name, I was only really good at Mortal Kombat. I only really liked Mortal Kombat
So,
figures.
If I
Two
get this
questions
next if I get this next one right, I've won.
Yeah, all right. You can pipe
Just-
down.
just
big
making
man.
sure- just
Alright,
making
shut the fuck
sure,
up.
just-
Let me think. I'm trying to get in the.
okay.
Okay.
Question number 3.
Oof.
Which video game holds the record for having the highest budget ever to produce?
Squirtle. Is it Death Stranding?
Incorrect.
Okay. I thought that could have been close because it was a very high product.
Highest budget ever to produce.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have a clue?
No clues. And I'm gonna have to push you for time.
Fuck, dude. The Last of
5.
Us.
Incorrect.
That's a very
So
good guess,
one
though.
more
That's a
answer.
very good guess.
It's got to be something
First-
like
first
story
to buzz in.
based.
Is it?
5, 4.
Is it
Three.
Cyberpunk
You got
2077?
to buzz in,
The
please.
Pineapple. Is it
Pineapple.
Cyberpunk? 2077?
Incorrect.
All right, Pineapple. Squirtle. Sorry. Is it Halo?
Oh, he said
Incorrect.
Pineapple first.
Incorrect.
No.
You're
Okay.
both incorrect.
What is it?
What is it?
The correct answer: Grand Theft Auto 5 with a
Oh,
budget
Really?
of $256
Rockstar.
million.
Yeah. how do we not think
Rockstar
of any of
got
that?
rated for like crunching, like what do you call it, like time crunch, not time crunch.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like overworking the staff and
Mhm.
shit.
Okay.
I was thinking, wait, what was the question? It was cost to produce, right?
Highest
Yeah.
budget for producing it.
Highest budget to produce.
That's why I went for Death Stranding
okay.
and stuff like that. 'Cause it had like real actors.
That
and
was it.
stuff
When
like
you
that.
said that, I was like, "Fuck, that might." Yeah, I was thinking of like how much money overall like Cyberpunk's been in production for fucking ages.
Yeah.
So I was thinking like, but it feels like highest budget. It's like you can go over budget and shit. So I was like, yeah. Fuck man, I gotta get on the board. Give us one of those easy ones we were talking about.
That's way too easy. You're not having that one.
No, I want it. Give it to me. Give it to me. I need a point. It's like
no, we don't want super easy questions. We
Absolutely
want,
not.
we
I do.
want medium questions.
Okay.
This is a tournament knockout. This is next round wins essentially.
You need to get this to draw.
I need to get the next two consecutive.
This one is a little bit. I'll be interested to see who gets this.
Not doing too great right now.
What was the name of the last game released as a physical cartridge for the Super Nintendo?
Physical cartridge.
Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo. Hey, he's got Google. Maui, disqualify him.
What Super Nintendo looks like. Okay, cool.
Yeah, mate, I don't trust this kid. I do not trust this kid. I don't trust this kid.
I forgot what it looked like. The Super Nintendo, the last cartridge.
I wonder if he gets this straight away after a little bit of thinking. You know what I mean, mate? It's a little bit cheeky, isn't it? A little bit cheeky.
Go on, buzz in.
I'm gonna buzz in. I'm gonna buzz in after you. I'm gonna let you.
I've got no fucking idea.
I'm gonna give you this one.
The last cartridge.
Watch him just magically pull out a guess, Maui, after going on Google.
Fuck, I don't know, dude. Pineapple. Donkey Kong Country 2?
Incorrect.
Thought so.
Do you know what? If that was right, I was going to leave this Discord call and fuck off to bed. It was such a specific Donkey Kong Kingdom 2.
I genuinely forgot which one the Super Nintendo was. It's NES, SNES, N64. Okay.
Wait, so this one's the very first one?
This one's the second one.
Second one? Oh, fucking hell.
Super Nintendo, N64.
Mario, Squirtle, Super Mario.
Incorrect.
They have no fucking idea.
Floor's open.
Is it Super Mario RPG?
Incorrect.
Is it Kirby?
Incorrect.
All right, I get it.
Correct answer is Fire Emblem Thracia 776.
Man, I'm not a fucking weeb. How am I supposed to know that?
How the fuck would I? So that means
Shit,
that's all 4 questions gone.
So that's all 4 questions, and this week's winner, Rovers, has beaten.
I don't know, but the thing is, I don't feel like I've won. You know what I mean? It was.
I get what you mean. You got any more questions? Go on, let me get on the board. I just want 1 point.
Do you want to? You can carry on to 6 if you like. You can have 2 more.
We're going to 6.
Wait, no, you're taking my victory away from me. This is bullshit. I'm keeping the victory. Fuck you.
Rovers,
go on,
do you want to carry on to
yeah.
Do you want to carry on to? All right.
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay.
There's no more points scoring. That's what it.
Mate, if you want to win, take the win. Those
I'm joking.
Hard.
No, I'm joking.
Good questions.
Okay.
Though,
I'm joking.
This one again. I'm kind of interested to see who gets this.
So another fucking toughie.
Yeah. So no one. Well, every time you've said that so far, nobody's gotten it.
You say that, but
Knuckles. Pineapple. Knuckles. It's Knuckles.
Incorrect.
That's his guess gone, mate. I want my guess now.
Shut the fuck up. What's the question?
What is the name of the woman Mario is attempting to save from the giant ape in the original Donkey Kong?
Squirtle. Is it Daisy?
Rovers. Incorrect.
Oh, I thought it was Daisy.
Is it Princess Toadstool?
Incorrect.
I think I'm a little bit ahead there.
So we have got one guess each then.
Floor's open.
Original woman.
Fuck, dude. Is it Sally?
I'll take that as a guess. Incorrect.
Okay,
what did you paused there as if to give me
I
hope.
thought he was going to get out.
I'll take that as a guess.
Okay, my last guess. I'm just going to go with just Peach, just Princess Peach. It's a random fucking.
Nah, if it's not Toadstool, it's not Peach.
Incorrect. all of those at home shouting Princess Peach, you're also incorrect.
Yeah,
It is the common answer. The correct answer is her name in the original Donkey Kong was Pauline.
Fucking Pauline!
I feel like I was close with Sally. Like, in the grand scheme of things,
For a guess, mate, yeah.
Sally wasn't such a bad random guess.
These questions are fucking hard.
Wow, what should we call it? We've got an ape, we've got a little plumber man, and what should we call the woman? Pauline.
Pauline.
Call her Pauline.
Oh, fucking
Why?
Pauline.
Wife's called
Pauline.
Pauline? It's a
Okay.
nice name, isn't it?
Last question.
Oh, have mercy, dude.
Don't, because
Okay,
these are
I'll make-
good. No, these are good, man. The harder, the better.
And why? I'm not getting anything.
It's just,
I need
it just,
multiple choice.
it's just,
That's what I need.
it's just fun. Trying to get these hardies. Trying to get hard on.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay.
Rover loves getting these hardies.
I eat dick like you eat pickles.
What is the name of the primary system used to rate video game content in Israel?
Can we skip this question and go to a different one?
No.
What?
Because I'm not Israeli, you know what I mean? I won't know this shit.
No.
Can you repeat the question, please?
What is the name of the primary system?
Oh, whoa, I was looking down. What do you want, mate? Can you put your hands up in the air, please?
No, I'm looking.
He was on his phone,
Go
man.
on.
This
Go
kid's on his
I
phone.
wasn't on my phone. I was playing with my tape measure. Actually,
Yeah, measuring your small penis.
it's actually
Anyway.
not small. It's for the doctor, so that's a condition.
What is
condition, love?
the name of the primary system used to rate video game content in Israel?
I'm not guessing this, mate. I'm not.
The primary system.
Yeah. Used
Pineapple.
to rate video games. Owen,
Is it IGN?
incorrect.
The primary system.
Squirtle.
Rovers.
No idea.
Okay.
This is the last time Maui ever does questions.
You wanted,
At
you
least
wanted
mine
the
was
question.
video games like
I
kind of
didn't get
fitting.
a single. Which one of those were easy, by the way?
They weren't so well. I mean, yeah, okay. You chose hard, so
He did at the very beginning say, "Do you want easy or hard?"
I know. I feel like I paid the price.
So what was the answer to that question?
What's the answer?
bit of a trick question, to be fair, because they
Get
use
fucked.
exactly the same rating system as everywhere else. It's Peggy.
He said IGN! Like he's reading some kind of website! He said IGN! Like it's... Do you know? And this is the most bullshit... Do you know, in my head, I'm like, Peggy free. Peggy free. And he said Israel, so I didn't think it'd be Peggy. I'm like, no idea. Fucking no idea. When you say rate your video, I'm like in my head going, Peggy free.
Next
Oh.
time, I would like a bit more detail with my question.
That was the question.
An age rating.
No.
Why?
No, because that's how you rate video games. I might have said IGN. Like he's got a 9 out of 10 rating.
That's why I was just like, this is ridiculous. Why the fuck?
My man said
Really?
IGN.
Yeah,
I should have
to
followed
rate
it up, mate.
video games
I
in
should
a
have followed it up with
store.
like Screen Rant or something.
I'm just like, what? Am I supposed to know every Israeli publication that rates fucking games? Like,
Fuck's sake. It tricked me when he said Israel. I didn't think it'd be Peggy. At
I
all.
would have guessed that. I probably wouldn't have. I still probably.
In my head, I was just going Peggy free. Oh, the fucking little video games.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Mama, you tricked us. You tricked us.
Rating is.
You've heard
those that
Owen,
are
you've heard
listening
Owen,
right
like-
now or watching. Please agree with me. Like, in fact, put it down in the comments. All right, if you've gotten this far in the fucking video, please say, when he said rating, did you think age rating or like score of how good a game is?
Yeah, did you think
Like a review.
IGN?
Please
like my
enlighten
man,
me. Please, I can't be the only fucking one.
The word-
IGN. And
Hold
that,
on. The wording of the question where it says used to rate video game content.
Yeah, that could be like
Yeah,
the
that's,
actual
that's
video
too
game.
vague.
though.
That's
Yeah.
just the video game content is the content in the game. Like, rate how good it is, rate how horny it is. I suppose that would just be age rating.
Add
I
you.
can't be the only one. I can't be the stupid one. Anyway, I'm sure we're well over time here. Fuck you, Maui. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope
It's
this
been
is
an
very
absolute
entertaining.
pleasure.
Rover
Yes, mate.
is gonna put all the necessary links for the Discord, the TikTok, the Twitter, where we post updates, and we promote. And you can find out new streamers. You can find out when we're live, and you can find all of our little bonus content
Yes,
on our
yes.
TikTok as well.
That'll be all in the description.
Please jump in the Discord.
100%. Get to
More
know
content,
us. Yeah, get to
essentially.
know us.
Get
as
to
well.
know us. Get to be a part of the community.
Play games with us. Community game
Play games
nights.
with us. Come to the community nights. Fucking content, my guy. You can find me at Sub-Zero, and again, all the necessary links will be down below or on the screen.
I will link all the shit down below, baby.
If you want to tune into Rover's clapping cheeks, you can find him at It's Rovers.
And you get to choose my
on
bikini.
Twitch. And you get doesn't that sound for the low price of what was it, like $2.79? $2.97 to promote his stream. He'll clap his cheeks for you on stream.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Those
yeah.
fucking cheeks.
Maui, where can you be found?
At Fat Mo plays everywhere. Literally.
That's fat with a PH.
Fat with a.
Because he's
PH.
classy. He's
Although
classy.
literal.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Bye guys.
Peace out, boys.